Ladies and gentlemen, massive day yesterday. We had the Disney Investor Day 2020. Massive stuff. Today we'll be analyzing, obviously, first off, the stock's up massively. We'll be analyzing the stock and the Investor Day as a whole. If you haven't seen it, obviously you can look back. It was a really exciting one to watch. Actually, a lot of great stuff was announced that we'll go over. But it's on their investor relations page, so take a look at that and watch that if you want to. It's very much worth seeing. So Disney, we're going to be talking today if the stock's worth buying still, even after being up so much. The market's taking a bit of a crap today, let's be frankly honest. Yet Disney's still up 12.79. At one point, it was up closer to 16%. Massive movement for this stock. And obviously, you do need to preface it with saying, well, I mean, obviously, I do own the stock, at a cost basis of $99.25. $99.25. So I'm pretty happy with this. I can't lie to you. I'm pretty happy with how things have gone, and that's just one of my portfolios, obviously. But I'm pretty happy with this, and let's look at some of the important stuff from this event. So let's start off with some pretty big announcements, in which they have said that Disney Plus has hit 86.8 million subscribers as of December 2nd. Now that's incredible because just 1 month ago, for their end of October release, as far as their earnings results are concerned, they only had 76 million subscribers at that point. So in 1 month, they've managed to get over 10 million subscribers added to this service. 1 month. That is really incredible. And I think it goes to show you, obviously, with The Mandalorian out right now, I think they're doing it really intelligently, too. I like what they're doing with the every week release, because it's a really smart idea, because they're guaranteeing 3 months subscription pretty much by releasing it every week. They're guaranteeing 3 months that people are going to be forced to do this instead of releasing it all in one batch at once, where people can binge it and then just unsubscribe after the month. So it's a really intelligent way to do this, no doubt. So really good stuff to see. They're doing a fantastic job here in growing subscribers, and that's a really important thing. So and a vast majority of the event was, it was talking about new content. And this is what I just talked about in my Stocks to Buy video, where I specifically mentioned Disney at the very start of it for this reason. It's original content, and I knew this announcement would be coming. I was pretty excited about this. So Disney Plus content is going to be ramped up massively. 10 new Marvel series and 10 Star Wars series have been announced for this service. Are you kidding me? That's a lot of original content, because these are the most likely two most popular franchises out there, Marvel and Star Wars, and they've announced 10 total new things. They also have announced 15 series from Disney and Pixar brands, as well as 15 films from those two brands going to Disney Plus. That is a lot of freaking original content. That's a really good stuff there. That's like incredible stuff. But one of the announcements, obviously, is Raya and the Last Dragon, set for theaters in March, will appear on Disney Plus Access with an extra price option, like they did with Mulan. My assumption is it's not going to be at a $30 limit. It's probably going to be a $20 one this time. But they will, again, that's my main point here. And I've talked about this before, where the way they do this with Disney Plus movie launches, traditionally when you go into theaters, these companies have to pay to have their films shown in theaters. Now, if they're putting it on their streaming service, well, let's be honest, they cut out the middleman there, and they're doing it directly themselves. I think that's really exciting, and that's a lot more profit headed to their wallet for the most part. So that's really exciting, because the movie theater's not taking a cut there. So you got to think about that and how incredible that can be. So really good stuff. So the company had a 2024 forecast. This is hilarious stuff. of 60 to 90 million Disney Plus subs, which they've already surpassed. I mean, let's be frankly honest, they've surpassed it. 40 to 60 million Hulu, and 8 to 12 ESPN Plus subs, which is incredible. But as of yesterday, they had 86.8. Well, really, as of December 2nd, is when they announced it. They had 86.8 million. Disney Plus, which is already surpassing their 2024 goals, at 38.8. Hulu subs, which is almost at their estimates and rising at a good rate. And 11.5 million ESPN Plus subs, which is almost over their top bracket of that as well, which is incredible. In a year without really sports for the most part, they've managed to grow ESPN Plus at a massive rate. So that's pretty exciting. As far as some of the important stuff that they've announced, obviously we'll go into that. So from the Marvel series, WandaVision, look at that. The first Marvel Studios show, which is coming out on Disney Plus, has a January 15th release date. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier got a full trailer with a March release date. Loki is a series. Look at him. They got Mr. Tom Hiddleston. Look at him. It's supposed to be a short series, so it's probably going to be a one season kind of deal. But then if it does well, they'll probably expand it. Hawkeye is appearing in late fall of 2021. What If is an animated series, which is going to be there. So they're going to be releasing Ironheart, Armor Wars, which is related more to Tony Stark, and the Iron Man series, and Secret Invasion. You're also going to see Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel, as well as Captain Marvel 2, which, I really don't like that. I don't like the actress. I think she sucks. But you know what? They're making a new one, and people will watch it. They're also working on a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special due out in 2022, directed by James Gunn, as you might expect, which goes alongside with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which will release in 2023. There's an I Am Groot series of short films starring Groot as well. Look at that. As far as movies, they confirmed Black Panther 2, which obviously has filmed Chadwick Boseman in there, and obviously he's no longer with us, so it's going to be interesting to see what that looks there. They will not recast him, though, so I don't know what that looks like. If they already have enough film, or if they're going to CG, I don't know what that's going to look like. It's going to be interesting. The third Ant-Man film, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, is in development. So that's cool. That's pretty cool. It's going to have Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. That's right, Kang. And third Spider-Man movie coming up as well. Pretty exciting stuff. And they're also developing a new Fantastic Four movie, which is interesting that Marvel now owns that. Obviously, it's really weird to see maybe a Fantastic Four movie made by Marvel, because I think they could make it right. I think Fantastic Four has been a garbage series. It's been knockoff. I mean, it's knockoff Avengers. It's garbage. I mean, that one man just turns into a rock. Maybe Marvel can make it good, though. That's what we're interested in. So, as far as the Star Wars series, or Lucasfilm, I should say, which is really exciting, they are making, well, as far as Lucasfilm in general, there is a new Indiana Jones film. That's right. Which is going to have Harrison Ford. That's right. 900-year-old Harrison Ford is going to be playing in this movie. 10 Star Wars series, too. But let's look at the Star Wars portion of it. They're getting spin-offs of The Mandalorian and Rangers of the New Republic and Ahsoka. They will have crossovers. So that'd be really interesting, obviously, because you'll see, I mean, The Mandalorian is, I'm assuming, a series they're going to keep going for several seasons, no doubt. So to see crossovers in that will be pretty interesting, and see how they relate. Star Wars, I read this wrong when I saw the picture of it, The Bad Batch. Don't ask me how I read that wrong, but it's an animated series about the Bad Batch. Say that with an A, please. Of clones from the Clone Wars, so that could be pretty exciting. Star Wars Andor which is starring Rogue One's Diego Luna, is coming in 2022. The Acolyte is a new Star Wars series set in the High Republic era of the franchise. That's cool. Hayden Christensen is returning as Darth Vader in Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's right, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Probably going to be a banger. We've been excited for that one for a while. A droid story is a new project for Disney Plus. Will feature a new hero alongside R2-D2 and C-3PO. So somewhere there's going to be it's not BB-8, right? It's going to be someone else. Who is it going to be? What kind of droid do you think it's going to be? He's going to be cool, probably. And they're going to sell a lot of freaking merchandise with him. I'm just going to say that right now. They're going to sell a lot of freaking merchandise with whatever droid they feature on this. Lando, obviously focused on Lando Calrissian, cool. And Star Wars Visions is an upcoming anime anthology series, which is going to be focused on, obviously, how that goes. As far as Star Wars movies, you're going to see Rogue Squadron, which could be really cool because I'm assuming it's going to be related potentially to Rogue One in some aspect. There might be some sort of crossover there. I don't know. Or it's just entirely going to be based off of a unique series. But I like these movies from them that are not the traditional series because they bring in some interesting characters and it's just having fun with the Star Wars universe. I like it. Rogue One was probably my favorite Star Wars movie they've ever made. And they're also there's an Untitled Star Wars movie first announced as May that is in development as well. From the Disney animation standpoint, we saw Raya and the Last Dragon, which will be interesting. Baymax, a series that's based off of Big Hero 6. That's right. Baymax, he's getting his own thing. He's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Stay Puft, man. Zootopia Plus is a new series based off of Zootopia. Interesting. Tiana, which is based off The Princess and the Frog, will be 2023. A long-form musical comedy series for Moana, is going to be 2023. Encanto is a movie set in Colombia with music written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Are you kidding me? That's right, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Pretty good. And Awaju is a long-form series made with a partnership of Kugali Media, which is obviously excited for their aspect because it's the first major partnership with an African media company, I believe, something like that. And Pixar announced Spark Shorts, Burrow, that's right, Pixar Popcorn, Doug Days, a car series, which will have Lightning McQueen and Mater. That's cool. Win or Lose, which is about a middle school softball team. So they definitely have some sports going on there. But yeah, they got Doug from Up, dude. Are you kidding me? An Up series. Luca, Lightyear, which is about Buzz Lightyear. Pretty exciting. Voiced by Chris Evans. Yeah, that's right. Turning Red, which is interesting. I don't know. It's about puberty. I don't know about that. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. There's a National Geographic series with Will Smith and Chris Hemsworth, and Ice Age getting a spinoff as well. So interesting stuff. And obviously they finish it off with some good stuff, saying that they're increasing the pricing by $1 a month, still $8, which is cheaper than all the other competitors, which makes sense because a lot more content means they should be charging a lot more. So that is really exciting. So subscribers can choose between the monthly or $79.99 for the full year, which is pretty exciting. And the three bundle combined is now $13.99 for a month if you get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus combined. So they are expecting to release 100 new titles per year, That's pretty wild. Very, very wild. And now their new estimate is 230 to 260 million by 2024, which is a lot better of an estimate than I thought. Personally, I believe by 2022 they'll already be at 200 million. Sometime in 2022, probably summer, they'll be at 200 million is my assumption. So I think it's pretty exciting. And across all platforms, 300 to 350 by 2024. So really good stuff. The stock itself, you look at it, and I think it's fair to mention, trading at a market cap of 278 right now, which is not actually that expensive for the company. I'm just being honest. It's not for what the company offers, because I believe this announcement is an incredible growth opportunity for them, and that's why they're up 13.5 right now. This is going to show you that not only are they going to continue their traditional business that they've been doing, both in media, parks and rec next year when they open back up, and now you're including a massive, the largest now segment for them is going to be in streaming. The largest segment, which is incredible because they were already making billions and billions of dollars. Now this is an incredible segment making billions of dollars as well. That's going to be the largest segment and will continue to be for a while. So this is a huge growth opportunity. And I think this stock is still a buy at these levels. I think this is an incredible stock you're going to love to hold in the next 5 years. And I really hope you had a great day. Oh, yeah.